Okay, let's unpack this. You know that feeling, right? Finding an amazing deal, especially for your kid. Today, we're diving deep into this BC Air licensed Mercedes-Benz CLS 350. It's a 12-volt ride-on car, and you sent us just a ton of sources, FAQs, really detailed analyses, loads of customer reviews. Our mission here is, well, to cut through all the marketing stuff, the dazzle, and get to the real story, from how it looks, the safety, to even its little media player.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating here, I think, beyond just the toy itself, is how it kind of perfectly shows a growing trend you see online. We're going to explore the surprising ghost brand thing behind it, and importantly, what that actually means for you, the person buying it. It raises some big questions, doesn't it? About balancing, like that great price versus actual accountability. Especially when you see a toy with a fantastic, 9 out of 10 bang for buck score, but then only a 5 out of 10 for quality and durability. That's quite a gap.
A 9 for bang for buck, that definitely grabs your attention. What makes it feel like such a steal right off the bat?
Well, look, for around, $130, you're getting something that's officially licensed. It's got the proper badges, that Mercedes look. It really, really looks the part. And they haven't skimped on the basics either. You've got a seat belt, the doors lock, and even a soft start feature, so it doesn't just, jerk forward when your kid hits the pedal. Smoother acceleration.
Okay, so it looks the business, and safety seems, considered. But thinking about ride-ons, how much control do parents actually have? That's always a concern.
Right, and that's a huge selling point here. The parental remote control, it's a 2.4G one, which is good. It gives parents priority. You can override the kid, basically. 3 speeds on there. And crucially, a 1-click emergency brake. Just stop it instantly. That wireless tech means the signal's pretty solid, too. So you can confidently guide the really little ones, maybe 2 or 3 years old, from a safe distance.
And it's not just for perfectly smooth driveways, right? Can it, handle the backyard a bit?
Yeah, exactly. The sources back this up. It's got these high-traction wheels. And interestingly, a 4-wheel spring suspension system. That's designed for a, less bumpy ride on different surfaces.
Right.
So, yeah, grass, maybe some light gravel, bumpy sidewalks. It should handle those okay. Plus, the entertainment factor. Built-in multimedia player, Bluetooth, AUX port, USB, so they can have their tunes.
Honestly, that sounds like a fantastic package for that price point. But this is where our deep dive gets really interesting, isn't it? You found something kind of surprising about the actual BC Row brand name itself.
That's right. Well, the feature list looks great on paper, especially for the cost. BC Air is what we call a classic ghost brand. It's not like, a traditional company. There's no dedicated customer service department you can easily find. No official brand website, really. It's more like a private label. Different sellers, often overseas, use this name to market the product.
Wow, okay. So if something breaks, or you have a problem, you're not actually calling BCR for help. That feels like a pretty significant catch for such an attractive price, especially, for a kid's toy.
Precisely. That's the trade-off right there. It's how they achieve that amazing 9 out of 10 bang for buck. But it's also why the quality and durability score drops to a 5. We saw lots of reviews mentioning issues, things like broken parts on arrival or the electronics just failing completely after a few weeks. We estimate maybe a 10, perhaps 15% risk of a serious quality problem. And because it is a ghost brand, getting direct help is, basically impossible. You're relying on the seller.
A 10 to 15% risk of a big issue. That definitely makes you pause and weigh it against the savings. And speaking of practical things, you know how pictures online can be tricky. What about the actual size of this car? Is it big? Small?
Yeah, that's another common thing people get caught out on. The real dimensions are about 41 inches long, maybe 23, 24 inches wide, and under 20 inches high. Our analysis, it's really best suited for kids aged, say, 2 to 4, maybe pushing 5, but probably not much older. Kids 5 and up are likely going to find it too small pretty quickly. They'll outgrow it. It's a 12-volt system, dual motors, speeds are around 2 to 3 miles per hour, and the max weight is about 66 pounds.
Okay, so let's boil this down. What does this all mean for you listening? The BC Air Mercedes CLS 350, it offers undeniable value up front, around $130. You get the license, the remote, that suspension seems great, but it's also a really clear example of that price versus quality gamble. That 72 out of 100 overall score kind of reflects that tension.
Exactly. And connecting it to the bigger picture, it means you're consciously weighing that nice low price against let's be frank, a noticeable risk of problems, and knowing you'll have almost zero direct brand support if things go wrong. So our advice, always Always check the actual measurements against your child. Remember, best for 2 to 4 year olds. Understand you are banking entirely on the return policy of wherever you buy it from Amazon, Walmart, wherever, not some BCO warranty. So definitely stick to places with good, solid return policies. And honestly, for the youngest kids, the real value is probably in that parent-controlled experience using the remote.
Right. And this whole deep dive, it really leaves us with maybe a bigger question to think about, doesn't it? What hidden trade-offs are we really making when a deal, whether it's this toy or, anything else in our online carts, just seems almost too good to be true? Something to maybe ponder on your next shopping spree online.